Are you sending another invite back?
That's not working, Teresa. That's bringing up to watch it. Oh, wait, you're just trying to see if it works for somebody else? It says, please stand by, starting soon.
I think that's what she's going for.
Now I'm worried I'm going to miss the bus.
No, I just sent you guys a link. See if you can, I'm going to tweet you with it. See if you can get on.
Teresa, don't tell Jessica where it is.
I'm watching you, Teresa. I see you.
Can you join it? Or are you just watching? Can you hear it too?
Yes, I'm watching it.
All right, I'm going to join. I'm going to bring you.
There's a funny delay.
Yeah, there's a funny delay. All right, I'm going to add you to it, and then we'll send the link out. Okay, you guys should have the invitations. I'm going to get the link and send it out, and then it should work now. Jess, I can't hear you. Spike,
Hello?
there you go. All right,
Okay.
Jess, it's you.
All right, so what you
There is
tweet-
another viewer, so we're good. So it's working. We're set.
All right. Let me just make sure that I get this out there then.
For those of you who are joining, thank you for being patient.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo. We're getting there. We're getting there. We can do this, guys. I have faith. I have faith in you and me. Who's that? Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, I believe. No, it was Whitney Houston. Jess, why don't you take out your earbuds and see? I can't hear you. Jess, just take out your headphones and see if that works. Ding, 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 ding. I don't like it because when you put the Hangout toolbox on, it turns everything around. I feel like I'm backwards now. What's happening? Yeah, that board is over there, but it's right now it looks like it's over my right shoulder, but it's actually over my left shoulder. So weird. Just check your settings and make sure that it's set to the default, or make sure that it's at the built-in microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
But don't you get feedback now?
No.
You're not hearing an echo of you?
Nope.
You sure?
I'm positive. Jeff
Positive.
or Spike, are you hearing one?
No.
No? We're good.
We're good?
Let's go, team.
All right. Let me find my lower third. Does somebody going to, do you want me to tweet from the PLN?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
probably a good call since you're at work.
Please enable either lower third or what? All right.
How did you get the lower third on?
In the hangout, it's in the toolbox on the left. It's like the third from the bottom.
Gotcha.
Can you put in the chat box the password again for that account?
Mhm.
Now, where did you guys go? There you are. I thought that's what I just did.
Remember that the second to last one is a capital I.
Yeah. Is it just... It's just Principal PLN, right?
No, just PL. Oh, for the thing? Yeah, Principal PLN.
It's not working for me.
We're having all sorts of technical difficulties today. What's happening?
I'm not kidding.
All right, let's go ahead and get started so that we can, because I have a meeting at 1
Okay.
and somewhere lunch in the middle of that. I could eat on the podcast. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
You could.
Right?
Got my lunch here to eat.
All right, Spike, you're going to lead us off?
I don't know where the lower third is, but I'm not going to worry about it because we're just going to get started.
Deal.
You're top third.
Top third? Okay.
Good. Top third.
All right. So, welcome to the Principal PLN podcast. This is our first podcast, and we're happy that you're all joining us today. It is August 15, 2014, and we are just inspired to get back on and connect with everybody. I'd like to introduce our co-host. Of course, we have Jessica Johnson.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back.
Glad to have you back.
I'm glad you're back, too.
And Teresa Stagger.
Good to
Hello,
see you
Teresa.
all. Hello. Hello, Spike. And, of course, Dr. Spike Cook.
Yes. So we are we're back on, and we're going to be talking about.
Well, I think we should start out by saying we're starting season 2, and we're
Right.
Yeah.
starting anew. We've got a new name. We've got a new website. We're
new.
starting over.
We're new.
We are. We're new, and we are excited about the newness of the new.
Good grief.
All right.
So there's that.
So there's that.
So we're the Principal PLN, formerly the Principal Cast.
That's right.
And you can check us out on Twitter, Principal PLN. You can use the hashtag Principal PLN.
Yes, please use the hashtag because we are not, we do not have the chat room going during, so make sure that you're using the PLN, and we're hoping that by using the hashtag, that more people will be able to be incorporated into it, and also that it'll get the name out there because the hashtag will be moving.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, when we look at today, if there's anybody that saw us on Leadership Day 14, we are really excited to have you join us. I know there's a lot of really cool activities going on today. So apparently, I just looked, there's 63 posts today for Leadership Day 2014.
awesome.
Wow. I want to do it. It just probably won't happen until the day after Leadership Day.
Yeah, I think mine will be in. I'm hoping to get one in tonight, but possibly tomorrow.
But we're kind of
for Christmas. I like to buy them when they're on clearance, my presents on clearance, and I'll celebrate afterwards. So that's kind of what it's going to be like for me.
But we're kind of doing it now because we're doing a podcast. You don't have to do a blog. I mean, you could do a podcast. You could do a video. So
That's what we can do.
I'm gonna go with that.
And then we can embed it into our blogs. We
There you
are
go.
doing our Leadership Day duty.
Okay.
Oh, Spike, thank goodness. See, we just need the brain trust.
Yeah.
And
Very.
yeah, awesome. So
And I have to let you all know that the wonderful Craig Yen is watching.
Oh, Craig.
He is tweeting. He is the bomb. Craig, we love you.
So, you know what? School is starting soon, people.
When do you
We gotta make
start,
sure
Jess?
we don't miss the bus. We got to be ready.
That's right. Get on the bus.
Well, maybe we should talk about what's been happening. Like, I haven't seen you guys over the summer.
I know, not much. We've been voxing back and forth, but I feel like, I was telling my husband yesterday, I was at I presented at the Digital Learning for Leadership Day in Lansing, or in Jackson, Michigan, and I got to present, not with, but they were also presenting with Ben Gilpin and Eric Scheninger. And so I got to meet both of them in person, and that was super cool. And I was like,
Cool.
but I still haven't met Spike and Jess.
Oh, that's funny.
So good. I know.
That's for
But
us.
it was a good time. It was a fun, neat thing, and it was cool to be able. Eric, I have to tell you the craziest thing about Eric Scheninger. So he, everybody knows how excited he is, and he's Superman. Literally, he was in. So this last week in Michigan on Monday, we got this terrible, terrible flooding rain, and it closed everything. No one could go anywhere. We had like 14 feet of water on the freeways. So then, as they're cleaning that up, it goes to New Jersey, and New Jersey gets it. And so Spike is involved in this crazy, ridiculous rain. So Eric was also involved in this crazy, ridiculous rain and was trying to get out of Washington, D.C. to fly into Detroit. And his flight kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed, and then it was finally canceled. And this was the night before he was keynoting at this conference. So Eric caught a flight from D.C. to Chicago, got into Chicago after like 11:30, which is 12:30 in the morning in Michigan, and drove through the night, got to Jackson at 4:30 in the morning for the 8:30 keynote. So it was a crazy day for him, but he was energetic and excited as usual. And so it was awesome to have him. So so that was a cool story. But Jess, what's been going on with you?
Oh my gosh, really, I mean, I haven't been on the podcast so much because I've just been having more family time this summer, which has been great to kind of relax and
Not ever a bad thing.
get over the stress of the year. But I've done a bunch of presentations too, presented with Amber Tiemann in, what state did we go to this year? Illinois. Spent a whole day with new administrators there. I've spent a whole day with new administrators in Wisconsin. Yesterday presented on digital walkthroughs, so lots of that going on.
Ooh, do you have the is there a link to your materials? I would love to see that on digital walkthroughs.
Which one?
Digital walkthroughs.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
I will add that into the Google Doc, but I can't tweet from the PLN account, so.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. How about you, Spike?
Well, hey, glad that you asked.
No, let's just
You
move
think
on.
we're just going to skip you?
No, I'm
We
just
don't care
kidding.
what's going on with Spike. He's been on all summer.
Yeah, I've been doing all these podcasts and you guys don't show up. I don't know what's been going on. No, in all seriousness, no, I've had a good summer. I can't believe it's August 15th and still really haven't gone on vacation yet. That will be next week. Be going down to Ocean City, New Jersey for a week with my family. So I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, the last 2 weeks, I would say I've been really engaged in some awesome professional development, both unconference style and traditional style. The last 2 days are summer Trek teams. That's the leadership teams from each of the schools in the district get together, and this year we're working on sort of a collaborative approach to establishing PLNs and working on continuous improvement, which is pretty cool. So it's always good to hang out with the leaders of the district and talk about different ideas and things that are going on.
Cool.
And then the week before, I went to 2 unconferences. I did Pad Camp in Galloway, New Jersey, put on by our friend Kevin Jarrett, who is awesome educator. And I got a chance to present with Jeff Bradbury on podcasting and Brad Curry on the importance of being a connected leader. And then earlier that week, I attended NCamp Leadership. That was at the
I heard
University.
awesome things about
Oh,
it.
yes.
It was cool, yeah. Put on by
Friends were out there.
yes, your Wisconsin friends were out there, and I was actually on a panel with Joe Sanfilippo and Tony Sinanis, Brad Curry, and the infamous Tom Whitby, as we talked about our new books that are coming out through the Corwin Connected Educator series.
Can you do me a favor? Can you say Wisconsin again?
Wisconsin?
How did you just say it before, though?
Did I say Wisconsin?
Is that how I say Wisconsin?
I think that is. I was sort of like mimicking
Do I
back.
say it like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to the podcast and see if I say it like that. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, you do.
you do, and I guess you had gotten in my brain. It's sort of like, well, it's like when a mom talks to the little baby and they're like, Wisconsin, Wisconsin, and then the baby's like, Wisconsin.
You're calling me your mom.
Again, yeah.
Again.
So anyway, that's what I've been doing. So a lot of learning, a lot of great stuff going on. Really, really excited, and yeah, so things are going great.
Awesome.
Sweet.
All right.
Awesome. So, Jess, when does school start for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, we start on September 2nd, the day after Labor Day.
Okay.
But new teachers come back. They start next Monday. Or no, next Friday. I got to get together. Next Friday. And then the following week on Monday, all of our staff are back. Summer school just finished yesterday, so I'm still finishing up stuff from that. But teachers are already coming into the building and, do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, no, it's not done yet. I'm not ready. I'm afraid I'm going to miss the bus. I keep having nightmares of, it's like August is like one really long Sunday night of everything you got to get done before Monday. Did I just lose you?
No.
But it slowed down a little bit.
Dodgeland drop.
Or the Dodgeland slow down. No, I know what you're saying. I'm sorry, I was just multitasking. I was trying to get something out. But I kind of thought you had 2 more sentences in you, that's all. See, we're a little bit out of sync.
I can come up with 2 more.
Yeah. So, I hate feeling like August is one big, long Sunday. I do.
Do you have a solution to that?
Yeah, I just don't look at it as one big, long Sunday.
You probably did a better job of getting many things done already earlier in the summer. See, I'm still, I have major things that are not done yet, so I'm starting to freak out because I'm worried that I'm going to run out of time and I'm going to miss the bus.
What were you doing in July?
Boxing.
I don't remember July.
I feel like this is a quiz.
No, you guys were making fun of me because I would vox you, and there would be times in July where I was I'm so bored, and you would be like, "There's so many things to be doing."
I had summer school going. I did go on a vacation.
There you go.
I had a presentation. I
know. You know what? You probably work better under pressure, and I think that's what this is all about.
And since Spike is so good at being prepared and being on top of things, that's where it comes in. He was so prepared and so on top of things that he didn't have to work through July like we did.
What are you saying to me, Spike?
Well, you know what I did, though? I took the Kurt Reese approach, and I got so much stuff done before the school year even ended, right? So
well
then,
done, sir.
Schedules and all that kind of stuff. And then during the summer, I did all the different things I did, checked it off my list, and then got to August, and then there were some things that I needed to wait to happen, if that makes any sense. Sometimes you can't overplan because then you might, if you get new information or whatever from the district or whatever, it's good to just wait until, for a lot of us, we wait until after our summer trek to make sure that we finalize everything. We get, what's the district mission and of the year and any of the specific dates, and then we roll with it. But, I just sent out my staff letter to everybody with the PD for the first 2 days. I have my letter ready for the parents, but we're doing this new arrival and dismissal thing, so I am waiting to get the last minute specifics on it, but it's going to be so cool. I'm going to send them out a map, and they're going to have these different areas where they have to report to drop kids off, have to do a whole new duty schedule, which I did. But there were some days, though, where I feel like I was way more productive, and I'd work till 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and then there was other days where I was like, it was really tough. So, you know, but a lot of it, like in July, was a lot of project management. I don't know about you ladies, but it's like, okay, is this room done? Is that room done? Is, you know, are we getting the new tile in the one room? You know, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. We start August 25th. So
That's
a week from
like-
this coming Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fast. The teachers' contracts start today, and they come in. I'm looking at my calendar. They're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for PD, and then we have 4 days the following week of school for the kids, and then we come back the Tuesday after Labor Day and go on from there. So it's going to be, it's coming, but all of my teachers are hired, my staff is full, and that is awesome.
So one of the, when I presented at, I work with the new building administrators for our state association. I meet with the elementary principals, and one common question is, okay, so what should I have done and ready for the start of the year? So I think it'd be great if we have any new people listening. You know, at this point, you should make sure you have schedules ready, and that's like, there's so many schedules. Like, I don't even know if I've got them all listed, but like at the elementary special schedule. Duties for certified and support staff, the lunch and recess, any like meetings. I like to create one calendar that has all of the major stuff, whether it's our staff meetings, our PD days, when grades are due, when report cards go out.
Yes.
Like all of those major things all on one calendar. Is there any other schedule that you have that I haven't listed?
We have for the middle school. We have the middle school rotating schedule because the way that our middle school is set up, they all have a homeroom. It's 5th through 8th, and so they each have a homeroom, and then they move. One of the homeroom teachers teaches everybody math, one teaches everyone science, one teaches everyone social studies, and the other one teaches everyone English. So that schedule we have to work out, and it's got to go around math on Thursday as well as specials all week. So that one's kind of a hairy one for us and we're trying this year to get the 4th graders to change for one class with the 5th grade, but then that messes their whole schedule up because now 5th grade's going with someone else. So it's a weird, I'm struggling with that one, but yeah,
we do, the other thing that I do, I guess a little bit different was like, don't laugh, but we use Microsoft Office and
Just kidding.
Outlook Express, you know, so all the calendar invites. I run it through my calendar, and my secretary has access to that. So if you are a teacher in my building and you haven't checked your email in a while, you probably have like 70,000 emails. Because for every meeting that I send, or every meeting that we have scheduled, and I have them already scheduled out, like I'll put like what the topic is going to be, like who's required to attend and all that kind of stuff. So it really doesn't take that long to go through them because you just hit accept, and then it goes into your calendar. But if you haven't been paying attention along the way, it can be quite daunting.
I do that with my teachers with Google Cal, Spike, and I'll send it to them, but I don't do it at the beginning of the year, and it's a really good idea. What I should do is start, because I have them in the school calendar anyway, I should just start inviting them all to it so that they've got it on their calendar too. That's a great idea.
And then I also do a weekly blog on the school over the summer.
I've been watching that. That's good.
Yeah.
I try to keep everyone up to date, so I do it through email, Twitter, and then also through our Facebook page, and just to kind of keep them updated on the different changes that are going on. So that helps them to stay connected. And then this year I started something new where every week I'll focus on somebody who sends me pictures about their vacation. So I think it's really cool for our school community to see, Mrs. Taylor went on a whitewater raft. Mrs. Mulbauer went with her family to the Grand Canyon, stuff like that. So it's so that's been pretty fun. And then it also requires me to continue to go around the school, take pictures, work with my head custodian on what's updated. Even if it's just a shiny floor. Like I took a couple pictures yesterday of a lot of shiny floors, and I'm like, but you know what that means? Everything's ready.
That's right. Yeah. When the floors are done, we're good to go.
All right. So just a quick list of some other things. If you're a newbie listening, of what do you want to make sure to have ready by like next week?
And before you even do the list, we're trying to keep these to a shorter length For these, so what we're going to do, we started a little bit late today because of technical difficulties, because I started to hang out in the wrong order. So what we're going to do is give you, Jess is going to read off a list of the things that you should probably have done already, or by next week if you don't. And if you have any questions about any of those before we do the next podcast, and then kind of dig into those, you can contact any one of the three of us, and we'd be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, all right. So some other things to have ready. Hopefully you already sent out a letter to your staff, welcoming them back, giving them a schedule, what's going on. If you've got open house coming up, anything you have to have ready for that. Any sort of registration for students. We have a whole day. That's next week. We have a whole Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm always double checking my class list, make sure the numbers are okay, finalize any hiring. If you have to plan for a new teacher day, planning for any in-service days, your first staff meeting, make it fun. We could have a whole podcast on that.
We should. Maybe that should be the next one.
Planning for what you're doing the first day, the first week, getting into classrooms. Any other ideas, people?
I think that's a pretty good list right now. Make sure that, too, if you're on Voxer, that you're joining the Principal Cast Voxer group, or the Principal PLN Voxer group, and we will send that out, the link out as well, because there's a lot of great conversation happening in there that has to do with a lot of this stuff, and it's a great place to ask questions and get some feedback. So we'll be sure to send that link out as well.
And if there's a topic that you want us to talk about on the podcast, just tweet to Principal PLN, and we'll get that.
Awesome.
Should we end right there then?
I think so. So let's
Yeah, because
have
you have a meeting to go to.
Yeah.
I know I have a meeting to go to. I stink.
You can follow
I know. What the heck?
us on Twitter at PrincipalPLN. You can follow the blog principalpln.blogspot.com, I think, right?
Yes. It's principalpln.com.
Oh, just principalpln.com. Well, that's easy.
Oh.
I should know where to find us. Any final words?
No, I'm so excited to get this back up and running again. It's been a long time, and I miss you guys.
Yeah, there was a lot of rust in the microphone and stuff here. And,
yeah, mine didn't work.
Yeah, it's good to get that all out.
Yeah.
But
and thanks for everybody for being patient for letting us for us getting set and ready to go again.
Yeah, and also check the blog for when our regularly scheduled episodes are going to be this fall, and then we have a lot of exciting things that we're going to be talking about. We have the whole Cool Ring Connected Educators series that's coming out, so we have a lot of the crew that wants to come on and talk about the different things that they're doing to help others get connected. We have some other of our friends that have some new books that are coming out. We want to make sure that we support them, and just going through the progression of the year, and making sure it is what you need, and that's why we have our Principal PLN Voxer group that can help us with any ideas that you may want to have or people that you may want to see.
So I think that's about it.
All right. Can
Thanks
I
everybody for go for it. Yeah, do it, girl.
Principal PLN out.
All right, I'm going to stop the broadcast.
Okay.
And I will
live.
get this go. It's still live. I'll stop.